Here we go, high knees. So today's one and done. Yes, we have legs, but it is going to be more upper body than lower body. We're going to hit every single little thing that exists in the body. You'll find muscles that you didn't even know you had. So yeah, it'll be a fun workout. You guys have done pretty much everything in this class before. The one thing that will be sort of new is we're going to do a toe raise. Let's take it to butt kickers. We're going to do a toe raised deadlift. So that's really, really going to get into those hamstrings. So you're going to need to go a little lighter than your typical deadlifting weight. And then you're going to put your feet, your toes on either blocks if you've got bare feet, or you can put them on the dumbbells if you've got shoes. For bare feet, the blocks are just going to be a little bit more comfortable.
Okay, thank you.
Let's take it to hip gates right here. And we're going to start. We're going to start with lower body, then we're going to go upper, and it's going to be by body group. So even though it's one and done, you're going to end up doing a couple of different moves per body group. They'll just be different. All right, almost there. Give me one more. Now we're going to go into our good mornings. Really drive off the whole foot. Good. Send the hips back. Beautiful. Really, really flat back. Feel that stretch through the hamstrings. Feel that engagement through the glutes. And you don't need a big hip thruster at the top, just a little tiny pelvic tilt. Give me one last one, and now we're gonna sit into our squat. Beautiful. And as you get warmer, if you're really sore, just ease into this. Don't stress about your range of motion. Get there only when you are able. Driving off the heels. Try to keep that tummy in. Give me one more. And now we're gonna step back into our reverse lunge. Good work. And make sure you have some distance between the feet so you stay nice and stable. And then make sure the tailbone aims for the floor as opposed to the back wall. Is the music loud enough? Yeah? Okay. Give me one more. All right, now we're gonna step out for a lateral lunge. If you don't feel like you have enough room, just do a static lateral lunge, so keep those legs out wide. And then just alternate which leg is bending. And you can always work on the length of the mat as opposed to the width of the mat. Good work. Hinging just a little more forward on this one. Last one here. And swimmer our arms. Guys, we do not have any push-ups. I know. And we don't have any jumping either. Let's switch direction.
But what do we have?
You know it's easy street when there's no jumping and no push-ups. Okay, we haven't done 3 pulses in a hug in a while, so let's do that here. 1, 2, 3, and really C curve. Try to keep those arms up so you get that beautiful stretch across the chest, the biceps, the shoulders, and then across the upper back when you curl in on yourself. Gorgeous, you guys are doing great here. Last one here. And then if you want to do overhead and press back, that's awesome. If you want to just do the press backs, that's fine as well. I'm going to just do press backs today just to change it up. I love it. People like that overhead. And just use the breath. Contract when you're pressing back. Shoulders away from the ears if you're going overhead. Last one here. Gorgeous. All right, so we're gonna start with a squatting sequence. So we're gonna start with our heel raised squats. I'm so sorry, Barbara. We did these yesterday in class. Okay, in Pilates. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab either dumbbells or blocks, and you're gonna place your heels on the blocks or the handle of the dumbbell, and you're gonna go down and up. I'm gonna hold my dumbbell goblet style. You can hold your dumbbell any which way you want. So you can rack it up to the shoulders. You can hold it suitcase style. All right, everyone got their dumbbells? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So what this is doing is it's taking all of the tension out of the calves and the ankles and out of the low back. So you're able to sit nice and low into that squat. This is going to target the fronts of the quads, the top of the quad, much, much more than, say, the booty. Work that range of motion. This is a great opportunity for you to work that range of motion. Excellent job. You're doing good. 10 seconds. We're almost there. Last one. All right, rest. Keep your blocks or keep your dumbbells. You're gonna have to go a little lighter on this one. This one is gonna feel funky. So now you're gonna put your toes. I'm not able to do this very deep. You're gonna come down and up. Now I think I might need blocks, or it was a little too high. Hold on a sec. All right. So you're gonna place your toes and you're gonna squat down. This is gonna get into that booty. I'm not able to get down deep at all. So work it the best you can. I'm gonna do this with a tiny bit of weight just to counterbalance. And I'm gonna open up my legs just a little bit. I'm not gonna go as narrow. Here we go. If you don't feel comfortable with this, just go into a flat position with your feet. You do not have to do this. All right? All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, you're gonna sit it down so that you're gonna have that really big forward lean. Make sure you have some space in between those feet. So this is gonna get more into those glutes. You can see it's almost like a deadlift. So you're completely hinged when you come down. So this is gonna work the booty. This is a funky one. Don't worry, I don't ask us to do these often. 10 seconds. So you may start to feel this right through those hamstrings. One more. Good job. All right, so now we're gonna do a sumo squat. That's gonna target inner thighs. So you can hold that dumbbell goblet style. You can hold that dumbbell in between the legs if you want. If you hold it in between the legs, I do want you to maintain an upright body. So you're gonna go down and up. We've done these before. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Grab that dumbbell, sit it down. This is gonna work glutes, inner thighs. Really squeeze the bum at the top. So imagine trying to bring those butt cheeks together. Send the tailbone right down. Good. Angling those feet out will give you a little bit more room, but you do you. Not everybody feels comfortable there. You've got this. Exhale on your way up. 10. Good work. Drive up off those heels. Excellent job. Last one. There you are. All right. So now probably the hardest of the squats, we're gonna do an overhead squat. So you can either hold a dumbbell in those hands or bare arms. Give yourself some space between your feet. You're gonna squat down and up. This challenges the whole leg, challenges the core a lot. I'm not gonna use a lot of weight here. My mobility is not fantastic, so I'm gonna just use something light. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Sit it down. Good. So I want you to try to keep those elbows straight. If you can't, you need to go down a little lighter. That body may lean forward just a little bit. Try to eliminate that as much as possible. Good job. This is our last squatting move. 10 seconds. Come on. That core is working. One more. Rest. Awesome. First circuit is done. Grab some water. Now, just a quick note about that toe raised squat. Ideally, we would have had our toes on, say, a plate. They would not have been raised quite as high, so it may not have been quite as cumbersome, but we do the best we can with what we have here. All right, so we're gonna do a basic shoulder press. We're going into a shoulder sequence. So plain shoulders, arms are at 45, drive them up, back down. You can always alternate those arms if you need to. You know it's one and done. Here we go. Everybody have what they need? Amy, do you need something? No. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right. Tuck that pelvis under, keep those glutes engaged. Use that full range of motion. Good work, guys. So those elbows may want to flare out to 90 away from the body. Try to bring the elbows in just a little bit. It'll give you that full range of motion. It'll keep those shoulders strong. That's it, come on. You can get a little push press going. Pump it up with those legs. Awesome job. 5. And rest. Okay, going significantly lighter here. We're gonna do lateral raises. Don't go completely out, slightly in, not forward, not completely lateral, just slightly in. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So lead with the shoulders. When you get to the top, I want you to imagine almost pouring out of a jug. Not a full rotation with the wrist, but the pinky should be just a tad higher than the thumb. Really keep those shoulders out of the picture, or like the neck, the traps. Obviously the shoulders are well into the picture. Good. Beautiful breath, guys. I love it. Exhale as you lift it and rest. Okay, so now we're gonna hinge. We're gonna do a rear delt fly, but we're gonna lead with our pinkies. So it's gonna be a little weaker, okay? If you need to, alternate arms. You may need to go a little lighter. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So now you're definitely pouring out of a cup or out of a jug. Palms should be facing the back of the room. Keep some bend in those elbows, not a lot, but some softness. Back stay flat. And again, try to keep the traps out of it. So those muscles right around the neck. 10 seconds. Good job. One more. Good. All right, final shoulder move. We're gonna start with our palms facing our chest. We're gonna rotate the wrists so the palms face the floor. Back in, palms face the chest. Rotate, palms face the floor. Okay, so in, out, in, out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Palms face in, punch them forward, bring them in, punch them laterally. There you are. In, forward, in, lateral. Good. Awesome job. Good. So this is a punch, but I want you to keep it slow and controlled. This little burner here. 5 seconds. You got it. Last one. Beautiful. Great work. Another circuit done. We're gonna do a deadlift circuit next. We've only got 3 moves on it. Okay, so we're gonna start with a traditional deadlift. Nothing fancy.
Can I take the 20s?
Yeah, please. Anybody need anything? You guys are good? Okay, so just as a reminder, if your back is bad, the hands come to the sides of the thighs. If your back is not a problem, send the hands forward. Here we go. Timer's on. Oh, sorry, what do you need?
Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just come over here.
So you're gonna run your hands right along the quads and the shins. Keep the shoulders back. Good. Send those hips back. Drive through the full foot. Keep very little air passing under those armpits. This is a good strong move. Show yourself how much you can push. 5. One more. Excellent job. Awesome. Okay, so you're gonna need to go lighter on this next one. We're gonna do a toe raised deadlift. So again, you may wanna try the blocks. If the blocks are too high, then use the dumbbells. So this is going to be heavy in those hamstrings. You're gonna come down and holy moly right here. So do not go too heavy, okay? I'm gonna do my dumbbells. All right.
You want the 20s?
Sure. Thanks. All right, do you need them? No. Sorry. All right, guys. Yeah, the dumbbells definitely work better than the blocks. The blocks are just a bit too cumbersome. Okay, here we go. Again, if you don't feel comfortable with your toes raised, just do a traditional deadlift. Here we go. Oh my goodness. So you're gonna feel this right behind the knee. I could go heavier here. I'm gonna just keep it where it is. You can actually, no, you guys keep going. I'm gonna go up just a little bit. How are you guys doing? Good. So all the same rules apply. Keep some softness in those knees. Give me one more. You did it. Well done. Awesome. All right. Now we get the band involved. So it's gonna be a right side, left side. We're gonna take it to the mat. So I'm gonna show you the move, and then if you guys don't wanna do it, I'll show you another option. So you wanna make a figure 8 with the band. So cross it over so it looks like a figure 8, okay? You're gonna come down and you're gonna curl. Curl. So if you don't like that, what you can do is a hamstring glute bridge. So you're gonna come onto your back. You have a very shallow bend in those knees. And you're gonna drive the hips up and back down. They're not gonna get up high at all. Alrighty? Those are your options. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So your aim here is, oh, see, my band is way too tight. All right. Try to keep, guys, you guys keep going. I'm gonna grab a dumbbell and put it behind my hamstring, or behind my feet. All right, sorry, today's an experimental day. All right, so I'm hamstring curling a dumbbell. If you guys don't feel comfortable with your band, do what I'm doing. Are you guys doing okay? Or is it too cumbersome? All right, so your aim here, if you are on your stomach, is to keep those hips down and very, very slowly lift and rest. Okay, so you guys did one side, we're gonna go into the other. Or were you guys alternating? Yeah. Oh, okay, then we're done. Okay, so whoever doesn't want to go again, don't go. The rest of us, here we go. Another round starting now. So again, if you don't want to be doing the band, do that hamstring focused glute bridge. Feet are pretty far away from the bum, and then drive those hips up. So I'm going really slow, really controlled. Good job, guys. Make sure you are feeling this in those hamstrings. Don't let that bum pop up. You're gonna keep it right down. 5 seconds. And rest. Awesome job. All right, we are done our hamstring circuit. We're gonna come up. Not everything works every day. Okay, so we are gonna do a bicep series. So we're gonna start with a traditional bicep curl. If anybody needs anything, I've got it all. Take what you need. I've got 15s, 12s, 10s, 8s. Everybody good? So you're gonna hold those hands, palms facing the mirror, curling up and down. You can always alternate arms. Here we go. Let's work. 3, 2, 1. Upper body should be feeling pretty strong. Get that full extension, so really, really stretch out that bicep and then curl. There's that flexion. Don't let those elbows drift behind the body. Keep them right at the waist or a little bit forward. 10 seconds. 5. One more. Good work. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do a concentration curl. It's a right side, left side. You may have to go just a little bit lighter on this. So you're gonna come into a half kneeling position. You're gonna have your elbow tucked right against the thigh, and you're gonna curl here. Don't put your elbow on your thigh, put it against it. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. If you don't want to do this in that crouching position, you can just do a traditional bicep curl in perhaps a different hold, like a hammer hold. If you get to a point where you're at failure, use the other hand to help you up. Don't let that shoulder move at all. Keep it so still. Good. This is isolating that bicep. You cannot get any momentum here. Good job, and it's okay if you go slowly. Work it. That's it, that's it. And rest. Going right into the other side. Just switching legs, switching arms. No rest here. 3, 2, 1. Now this arm is gonna feel just a little bit fresher. It had that 45 seconds of rest. Try not to over grip that dumbbell. Don't waste that energy with your forearm, with your grip. Allow full extension. Fully release that dumbbell. Get that full stretch. Then curl. Come on, make those biceps pop, guys. You're doing great. Use that exhalation to drive that dumbbell back up. Come on, come on. And rest. Okay, coming back up to stand. We've got a cross-body curl. So it's almost like a supination curl, but you're gonna come a little bit more into the center. You're gonna alternate arms. You're gonna be a little stronger there. Try to go a little heavier if you can. Is everyone doing okay? Yeah. Good. Okay, here we go. Timer's on. So bring it across and then curl. Across, curl. Yep, you've got that little rotation through the wrist. It's a strong move. Fabulous. You got it. You can really feel that bicep work here. 10 seconds. Come on, make these clean, make them count. One more. Excellent. All right, we're gonna do a drag curl. You may have to go just a tad lighter. So dumbbells are gonna be in each hand. Palms are facing the front of the room. You're gonna drag them back. Elbows are gonna come back and then back down. Drag them back. This is a little easier to do with like a straight bar, but we don't have that, so we're gonna do the best we can here. Timer's on. Drag them. And release. Good job. Try to keep them at the same height the whole time. So those arms do have to sort of come apart a little bit here. That wouldn't happen if we had a straight bar. So again, we do the best we can. Holy moly, 10 seconds. Forearms are gonna work here. And rest. Bicep sequence is finished. Grab your water. We're flying through these. They've one and done, always feels good. All right. So we are gonna now do a lunging sequence. The moves are forward lunge, reverse lunge, lateral lunge. So forward lunge is gonna work more of the quad. The reverse lunge is gonna work more of the glutes. And then the lateral lunge is gonna work more of the inner thigh and the glute. Okay, so grab what you need. Again, holding that dumbbell goblet style if you want, suitcase style, racket, whatever you want. Alrighty. forward lunges to start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stepping it forward and back. Good. Let me see that explosive movement. Good job. That's it. Yeah, keep it strong. Keep that chest upright. And you never have to hold dumbbells. You can always take it to body weight. Come on, we can do this. Dig in here. Give me one more. And rest. We're gonna go into reverse lunges next. I'm gonna go a little heavier. I feel a little stronger there. Okay, so we're gonna work those glutes a little bit more. Here we go. Reverse lunges, alternating legs. Let's work. Feels a little better, doesn't it? Because the booty's a bit more involved here. Definitely a stronger motion. If you want to get even more into the booty, forward hinge. Try to keep that knee tracking forward. Don't let it cave in. Drive through the front heel. Good job. Chest stays really upright unless you're glute focused. Last one. Rest. Lateral lunges. Just like our warm-up, here and here. All right, what do I want to hold? If you hold that dumbbell here, you may end up forward leaning a little bit more. That's totally fine. Here we go, timer's on. Step it out. Back in, inner thighs, glutes. Definitely a bit weaker, but we can get it done, right? Woo! So feel that stretch through the inner thigh. This is also going to get into that outer thigh of the bent leg, inner thigh of the straight leg. Come on, 5 seconds. Push through this last one. Excellent. All right. Lunges are done. We get to lie down for a little bit. Okay, so what we're gonna do this next circuit, we're on the floor. Then we're gonna stand for a real quick moment. Then the rest of it is on the floor. All right, so we've got 2 versions of skull crushers. And then we've got tricep kickbacks. That's when we come back up to stand. So let's take it to the mat. Regular skull crusher to start. Hands are here. You're gonna bring the dumbbells to the sides of the head, or if you're holding one dumbbell, it's gonna come to the top of the head. Keep those elbows angled towards the back wall. Here we go, timer's on. If you need to, press those dumbbells together. So the top of the arm isn't right up to the sky. There's a little bit of a diagonal towards the back wall. Don't let the elbows flare out to the sides. Keep them in. Get that full stretch before you extend the arms back up to the sky. Good job, you guys are doing great. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, so the next one, a little lighter on this next one perhaps. This time we did this in class the other day. So now those arms are above the chest. You're gonna bring the dumbbells down towards the chin. Now the elbows are pointed towards the front wall, and then you're gonna extend up. Little different, here we go. Got your dumbbells, let's work. So weaker position here. Again, press the dumbbells together if they need to move as one unit. That will help. If you need to, drop down one weight, hold the other weight in between two hands. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm bringing my two dumbbells together. Same thing here with those elbows though. Don't let them flare out. You want to have eyes on those elbows. Things are shaking. Five seconds. Last one. Oh my goodness, and come on up. Beautiful. All right, guys, we're gonna do our tricep kickbacks. So what I want you to focus on here is really getting those hands up high to the sky. I'm gonna alternate my hands. I just find that I get a better focus on that. You guys do two at a time if you can and if you want. So kicking back. Oh my gosh, the triceps. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. As high up as you can. Don't let them come all the way down. So you want to maintain height with the arm. Oh God, now it's getting into that weird part of this song. Let's just keep going. Ignore that weird music. We start doing some weird Irish tra-la-la thing here.
The Irish.
Nothing wrong with the Irish. Hey, listen, my name is McGinnis, okay? I know. All right, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Triceps are done. All right, we are moving right along. We've got calf raises 3 ways. First one up on the toes, toes pointed forward. Second round, ballet feet. Third one, pigeon toes. Okay, that's gonna be the one where you kind of wanna go forward a little bit. I'm gonna do this with no weight. I find that my hamstrings tighten up really quickly, so I'm gonna do body weight. If you wanna add weight to this, go for it. Feet forward, 3, 2, 1. Softness in those knees. Try to come up onto the big toe. So don't let those ankles sickle out. Good. Yeah, a little bit of that balance. Pull the belly in, it will help you. And find a spot on the floor to look at. If you need to hold on to something, go for it. And when you get up there, try to hold it just for a moment. Squeezing, squeezing. Yes, you can really feel those calves. One more. Good job. So now we're gonna go into that plie squat. We're gonna go pretty much right away. 3, 2, 1. And again, big toe. Especially here, you're gonna wanna come out onto the baby toe. Yeah, that's right. Good. Try to engage the booty here. That's gonna help. Keep you balanced. Little ballerina move. Gorgeous. As soon as you get up there, just give it even a little bit more of a squeeze. 5. Last one. Awesome job. All right, now we've got our pigeon toes. Let's finish this up right away. 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a little bit of space between the toes. This one's gonna feel funky. A little easier to come up onto the big toes here, but you're also gonna wanna tip forward. Oh boy, this gets in there. So we get our calves in oftentimes just during doing our regular workouts, but it's really important to work calves. You get stronger ankles. It helps if you are slipping and sliding. It helps prevent falls. 5 seconds. Last one. Ah, and rest. Good job. All right. We're going back down to the mat. Okay, now we have, oh no, I'm sorry. We're not going back to the mat. We've got bent over row. So first one, you're gonna either hold 2 dumbbells together or 1 dumbbell in 2 hands. You're gonna do a narrow grip row. Then we're gonna have a traditional row. Then we're gonna have a wide row. All right. Does anybody need anything?
Do you need a 25?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna try 15s together. Okay. All right, here's our song, guys. Help. Okay, we have to hustle. It's 9:42. All right, here we go. Narrow row. Let's drag it up. Holding it there. So you're gonna find that this is quite a strong move. Keep the back flat. Belly tucked in. Engage through the lats. Good job, guys. You're doing great. And then when that dumbbell gets up there, you hold it, and then release. Come on, push through these. Last one. Rest. Okay, we've got our narrow, or rather our regular hold. So hands are gonna be here, coming to the sides. All right, who's ready? 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna pull towards the side of the body, to the low rib. Alternate hands if you need to. Stay strong, guys. Your back is so strong. Push through this. You know that this is done in 10 seconds. Give me some beautiful reps here. And rest. Woo! Okay, so wide row is gonna be the hardest of this lot. You've got that scarecrow position here. Again, you're gonna let the shoulders do the lifting, let the hands hang. Okay. Whew. All right, let's do this. Here we go. 3. Oh, real quick, if anybody's having a sore back, getting a sore back, come down to the floor and alternate arms here. Okay, for the rest of us, we're up. Timer's on. Focus on the shoulders and the muscles in the upper back. They're the ones that are picking up the dumbbells. You're hanging, the hands are hanging. Doing great. Get those elbows out there. 10 seconds. This is our last standing move, our last rowing move. We can do this. And we are done. Rowing motions. Good job. Okay, we are now, I promise, flat on the ground. We've got chest flies. Then we're gonna do so chest flies. Then we're gonna do a lean back chest fly. Then we're gonna do a narrow press. Then we're gonna do a lean back chest press. So those are our moves. We're gonna sort of be alternating between heavier and lighter. If anybody needs anything, you know. All right. Okay, let's hug the big tree. Here we go, tree huggers. You can always come up into a glute bridge if you'd like. Keep some softness in those elbows. Don't completely lock out that elbow. You want to have those biceps protected. I'm going to bring my bum up into a glute bridge, just a little bit of greater range of motion. You can stay where you are. I love the breath, guys. I always say it. I hear you. Exhale as you draw the hands back up. And rest. Okay, coming into that lean back position. We're going to fly those arms out. This is going to work that core as well as that upper body. Alrighty. Let's get to work, guys. Here we go. This is obviously going to get into those shoulders as well. It's going to get into those biceps. Lots working here. Good. Again, keeping that softness in the elbows. You don't have an inclined bench, so this is the best we can do. Pull those bellies in. Come on, come on. You can do this. This is a tough one, I know it. I'm right here with you. One more. We are all on that same bus, struggle bus. Okay, rest. Okay, we're gonna do a narrow press. Okay, so let's get our dumbbells. You've got to go just a tad lighter than a normal chest press. Placing those dumbbells together, you're gonna press them up and then back down. A little bit more tricep dominant on this one. Okay, here we go. Let's work. Now you want to bring those dumbbells in between the chest and the belly. And the elbows are going to run right along the sides of the body when you bring the dumbbells down. Again, you can always drive those hips up, create a little bit more space. And that gravity is going to make the work just a tad harder. Seconds. And we are done. Okay, now we have got our lean back chest press. Okay, so we're here. Elbows are going to come back and then press forward. Again, it's going to be a shoulder move as well. All right. Here we go, struggle bus starting now. This is going to be definitely easier than those flies. Get that full range of motion. You guys are doing great. Those elbows are coming all the way down. The head of the dumbbell is coming right to the shoulder. Excellent job. Elbows come to 45 degrees from the body. Good work. I love it, guys. You make me proud. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, I'm gonna toss in chest press as well, so a traditional chest press. So this time, you're gonna do that same motion, but on the floor. Okay, elbows come to 45. Anybody need any dumbbells? 20s, 15s?
45.
I didn't grab those today, unfortunately. Okay. All right, guys, I know the chest is burning out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're sending those arms straight up, elbows at 45. I'm bringing my hips up just to get a greater range of motion. Come on, use that breath. If you have a bad back, press the back into the mat. If your back is okay, you are okay to have a little arch. Come on, show me what you've got. We're almost done this workout, guys. Last one. Okay, rest. We've got just 2 core moves left. We have done a good amount of core already, just with those moves. So we are gonna do a dead bug and a Turkish get up, okay? So with our dead bug, we're gonna alternate legs, alternate arms. You can use a dumbbell if you want. You're here, and you can have a bent leg or a straight leg. You don't need to have weight here at all. That's totally optional. Second last move of the day, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you have dumbbells in your hands, you're gonna work a little bit of that back. You'll be working those lats. And if you don't have dumbbells in your hands, that's fine. You're still working that core. You're still working that range of motion in the upper body. Press the back into the mat. Really squeeze out that gap. Five seconds. You can do this. One more. And rest. Okay, guys, last move of the day. It is a right side, left side. We've done it before. Left leg straight, left arm straight, right knee bent, right arm up in the sky. You're coming up. So you can hold dumbbell in this hand. So you're gonna look like that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and push. You guys are doing great. This is how we look getting out of bed every morning, right? Nothing like a little bit of functional fitness here. Drive into that left elbow. Let it help you. Good, keep the motion on the way down controlled. Excellent work, come on. Keep that hand up. And rest. Okay, last move. Woo. Here we go, switching sides. Let's push it. Not even 1 minute left of this workout. Try to keep that arm up. If you can't, then put the dumbbell down. You want to work those stabilizers. Good. 10, Everything you got for this last 5 seconds. Give me one more rep. Do not give up. Come on. And we're done. Good job, guys. That one flew by. One and done is always good. Oh my God, look at this mess. All right, let's stretch it out. How's everyone feeling? Good. And hollow out the core. Bring one arm across. And the other one. Tricep. And the other one. And quads. Take your time. Don't let me rush you. And the other side. Stretching out the hamstrings. Figure 4. Take it to the other side. And then come up to stand and we'll stretch out our calves. Ow. When I broke my tailbone a few years ago, and rolling up, I just like rolled onto the spot where I like broke it, and now it's like, God, that hurt. How did I do that? I fell. So it was Christmas a couple of years ago, and there had been an ice storm, and we had granite steps out in front of our house, and they looked wet, but it was sheer ice. So I took one step and just went right, yeah. Guys, we're done. Awesome work.